What's up, YouTube? Pastor Bob here. I wanted to show you an update. I put them together, make sure that they all went together right before I sand them all down and everything. There you go. 3.5-inch driver right there. 3 ports down at the bottom for relief. And then I put the rubber part in for the covers. See the covers down there? And then that's a ribbon speaker right there. Now, I don't know if you guys know much about ribbon speakers. Call them blaze, ribbons. I got like 6 or 7 different names they use for them. But they use that type of tweeter for high-end audiophile speaker systems. Actually, the most expensive one in the world, I believe, system in the world, the speakers have that in the array. Yeah, it's coming along. Gotta take them apart and sand them. Bottoms, that's how it looks with the cover on it. And then show you the top. So what you do is you just pop this top off, and if you look down in there, I'm not gonna get into details about what I did down in there. That's some things that people don't need to know, right? But it just fits on top of there like that. Simple and easy. And then I'll have 2 screws, because that's all I'll need. 2 screws in it. That's it. So all I gotta do is sand it down. That's it. Sand it down and put the speaker terminals in. Hook up the crossover, and I'll be good to go. Yep. And then we'll test drive them. See how they sound. Sometime this week, probably, we'll test drive them. But just hope you like them. You can do it too. I think altogether it cost me right around, building myself, around $60. $65, somewhere around there. Building them myself. Now the difference between these is, well, I've studied other people's engineering skills and how they built speakers, and I've owned the best, right? I owned a really beautiful set of B&W speakers when I was in Germany. I really loved them, and I liked their design. And Martins ain't bad, I think, they're pretty comparable to B&W. It's just so many clips. I love clips. I love Affinity. There's just so many different, absolutely phenomenal speaker makers. It's crazy. You can really learn a lot. Like KLH, TSB. They got so many different ones. Boston Acoustics. So, after watching them and seeing how they do it, I seen things that I wanted to do a little different. And a lot of the newer speakers that you buy, look, they got MDF, right? And I'm not an MDF guy. This is 3/4 inch faced birch. So it's going to give it that nice sound. And insulating it right, that's the biggest thing. So, like most people, they put all this foam up on their walls and stuff like I did downstairs. You might as well pissed up a rope. It don't matter to nothing. The more solid the walls are, like solid stone walls or something, you're going to get the best audiophile sound from a speaker. Period. I don't care how much foam you put up. It is not going to do the same thing as solid walls. You got to have solid walls. Sure, does it help some? Yeah, but you know, it'll help a whole bunch if you had solid walls. So, I mean, there's a lot more to audiophile than, you know, what people realize. Most people just buy a name, you know. Sure, some of the names are absolutely phenomenal. B&W speakers. Oh my God, Wilkins speakers are just, oh God, they're just nice speakers, right? Martin Logan's are really, really nice speakers. But can everybody afford them? But if you buy a good, solid, you know, good quality speaker and a good crossover and a you know, a good tweeter, you can build yourself a nice set of bookshelf speakers like this. Put yourself a little amp in there, run yourself you know, either a tubed amp or a hybrid with a pre-section with tubes and, you know, transition output. Perfect. Give you that nice, crisp quality sound that you need. And that's what I'm doing. I'm building myself a little small system that will have high quality sound, audiophile sound. You know, people say, oh, Bose, Bose, Bose. Well, you know what? Bose does make some good stuff, but for the most part, it's not really audiophile. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. Do they sound good? Some of them sound great. Some of the newer stuff sounds really good. You know, did Professor Bose know what he was doing? Sure. I mean, he was an MIT professor. He knew something, right? So, you know, I mean, he wasn't dumb. And most of it was in marketing, you know. It's how you market things. Cerwin-Vega, I think Cerwin-Vega makes awesome speakers. Standalone speakers. Don't even need a sub when you get them big monsters. But, you know, they weigh 120 freaking pounds a piece. Who wants to move them big brewskis around, right? I mean, Clips make some beautiful speakers, right? They make some high-end stuff. Cost you $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a pair. But they're so heavy, you know? Well, let's face it, I'm getting old. But you guys, but, you know, I'm just trying to impress myself, not impress the world. So I'm trying these out. And if these work, it'll be a good idea for you guys to try to build something yourself. Now, some people probably say, oh, why did I use, you know, three-quarter inch sound holes and not one big port? Well, I guess you'd have to understand speaker building, right? It's even disbursement of the amount of sound that's coming out, not just one big sound. And it's low, and it thrusts. It's a different sound. I am not looking for big bass out of these speakers. Okay, that's why I have a subwoofer for this system. I'm looking for the mids and the highs, right? And certain hertz coming out of it, right? That's what's important. That you impress yourself, not impress everybody else. But you share your ideas, you know? You share your skills and your knowledge. I mean, to a certain point. Anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you like them. I think they look pretty good. I did hidden initials on that, too. See my initials? When you look at it like that, you can't really see it that well. When you tilt it, you can see my initials. Pretty neat, huh? Yeah. So there they are, guys. I'm getting there. I got quite a bit more sanding and pulling everything out and redoing it, but I just wanted to show you what I'm doing, what I'm up to. All right, guys. Take care. Like, share, subscribe. Pastor Bob's out of here. See ya.